What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As always, thank you for watching. We've got a charter today, but my customer wants to fish redfish, and we have a low tide this morning. I generally like to fish redfish on higher tides. So I asked him to meet us out here at like 10 o'clock, but something happened yesterday that I know, at least me, Jake, I lost some sleep over it because it's the one fish in Tampa Bay that I hear the most about that nobody really targets or catches that we can't really get a pattern on. If you don't know what fish I'm talking about already, it is the Tampa Bay, the elusive Tampa Bay flounder. You know, we get one here, one there while we're flats fishing, while we're bottom fishing, and usually that's what I hear from most of the other captains and fishermen around here is, you know, I got a flounder day. It's a big deal. So yesterday we went out and we were looking for new snapper spots and grouper spots with our customers, and we found a rock. Looked interesting, big area of hard bottom, live bottom. You could hear it crackling under the boat. So figured there's got to be snapper here. Probably, how deep were we, Jake?
Probably 25 feet.
About 20, 25 feet.
Yeah.
Some little humps, stuff like that. Looked really good. Lots of activity, lots of fish marking. So we dropped down, and one of our customers gets hit, and it was a funny hit. You can tell a snapper. I mean, a snapper just thump, thump, thump. I mean, they'll pop it 2 or 3 times and usually stop. Either you've got them or they've knocked the bait off. But this one thumped. I was watching the rod tip. It thumped, and the rod just slowly started bending down. And they lifted up, and the fish pulled the hook. We did it again, and I don't know what's different about this spot. I'm gonna tell you what I do know today while we're out there. I don't know, I'm not sure what's different about this spot. We caught 14 flounder in an hour yesterday. And I don't know if it was the tide, I don't know. I wish I could tell you guys more about it to say this is how you target flounder. And we may go out there this morning and not get a bite. But I know yesterday in the first hour we caught 14 flounder, we had 7 keepers, and the biggest one was right at 20 inches. It was 19 and a half, 19 and 3/4, which is a big flounder for Tampa Bay. So I've been thinking about it all night, and with not picking our customer up to fish redfish until 10 today, that gave us a couple hours. It's only 7 o'clock now. We just finished loading up with bait for the day, and we're gonna try to go catch flounder. But I am gonna give you a hint. One thing that hasn't changed my game because we've always used them, but I'm digging this new color, and I haven't talked to you guys about that. That is the Tampa Bay Fishing Channel 3/8 Stewie jig, because his weight is shaped like the head from Stewie from Family Guy, and you guys have seen me talk about this a million times. But that is a new color from them, and that is actually our custom color. So shout out to Tampa Bay Fishing Channel. Thank you, Todd. This is Badfish Purple Nurple. And if you don't know what purple nurple is, I'm finding some people don't know what a purple nurple is. Maybe it's because I grew up in the 80s. We used to do it to each other all the time. Ask a friend that's maybe a little older or a little younger. I'm sure somebody that grew up in the 80s can tell you what a purple nurple is. But that's it right there. And they come in all styles from Tampa Bay Fishing Channel. You can order them, and we've been having really good success. This is what we caught a lot of our flounder on yesterday, with just a nose hook whitebait. Real simple setup. You find the fish, they will eat this. So anyways, that's enough talking. We're ready to go fishing. Sun's coming up. I don't know if we're gonna catch flounder or not. Normally I wouldn't even attempt it, but yesterday the flounder bite was pretty awesome. So we're gonna run out here, and we're gonna try to catch some flounder. Either we're gonna get on them, or maybe yesterday was just a fluke. That was stupid, dude. That was bad. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys. That was bad. That was the ultimate dad joke of the day. Anyways, guys, hang out. Let's go see if we can catch the elusive Tampa Bay flounder. You ready, Jake?
I'm ready.
Let's go, brother, man. All right, so we just got to, I would say our first spot, but I'm gonna be totally honest, our only flounder spot. And tying up some lines real quick. Nothing real special, guys. Couple, you know, what we noticed yesterday was there was times when they like different things, but different types of setups. But our go-to was the Purple Nurple Stewie jig. Purple Nurple. It's hard to say that without laughing. But Purple Nurple Stewie jig, and we had some. We tried some knocker rigs, we tried some fish finder rigs, we tried some chicken rigs, and they all produced. So we're gonna keep it kind of mixed up, try some different setups, and I don't know. I guess we're flounder fishing. There's no telling what we're gonna catch though. We did catch some grouper here yesterday, a few snapper, but the flounder stole the show. So, like I said, we got a few different rigs on. Tide's ripping a little bit right now, but let's put some baits down and see if we can catch a flounder. So we already dropped a couple times and caught a snapper and something else. Oh, that's right, Jake hooked something else and it pulled off. The one thing I do know is yesterday when they went off, it was right at the end of this tide and the tide was moving very, very slow. So I think that may be, actually we caught them all the way through dead tide. So I don't know a lot about flounder fishing, but we'll see. We got to catch at least one or we're going to look stupid. Got to be opportunistic kind of person when you're fishing too, guys. We got a big fish out here busting behind the boat. I'm not sure what it is, but there's cobia around, there's mackerel. Oh my gosh, what are those? Don't be ladyfish. Those aren't all ladyfish. Ladyfish, mackerel, bonita. But I'm seeing some giant fish blowing up back here. And we do have a redfish trip later today, so. I'm okay with a couple ladyfish in the box. Oh, I had one, dude. I just pulled it away from him. I had one little thump. And I started raising the rod real slow and I could feel the weight. Yep. I could feel the weight, almost like I was dragging something. And then I actually felt it come out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a different bite. I feel like that was one though. There it is. Tampa Bay flounder. Nice keeper too, dude. That jugger was just sitting in the rod holder.
That other one got hit too, and they were like 5 feet apart.
Really? There you go, guys. That's what we're looking for right there. It's such a weird fish, but like, so delicious.
How do I show him?
That's what's up right there, dude. What a cool fish. We don't catch a lot of them in Tampa Bay, but we've been on them the last couple days. So he's going in the cooler, man. Oh, yeah. They're delicious. So let's get a picture real quick, Jake. I told you I just got hit, and it felt like a flounder. Wasn't that my rod?
No, this was my rod.
Oh, so your
rod got hit, and I picked it up, and then my rod got hit.
My rod got hit, and you tried to grab my rod, and instead of telling me I had a bite. Keeper? That's what's up.
Most people don't realize flounder do have teeth, and our guy the other day was telling us about an experience he had where he lipped a flounder. And
actually, the day before he went with us, he caught one somewhere, and
if you look closely, it'll tear your hand up.
And two, the other thing is there's left and right-handed flounder.
That is true too.
Some of their eyes, they're born with an eye on each side, and then as they grow, their eyes start rotating to either the left or the right side of their body. And so that would be a left-handed flounder because he started with an eye on both sides and they rolled over to his left side. Depends on when they're born, is what I've heard. So flounder in the box.
Left-handed flounder for the box.
Left-handed flounders in the box. Awesome, dude. All right, guys, so if you've watched many of our shows, you know that I'm not normally allowed to work the camera. Well, we were just sitting there talking about how the tide should be getting right and everything. We're still sitting in the same spot. We got about an hour before our charter starts. And I dropped down with the Stewie jig, the purple nurple Stewie jig, and I caught a 17.5-inch flounder. It was a great fight, jumped and everything next to the boat. It was crazy. You should have seen it. I thought you saw it. I had no idea the camera wasn't on, so now I feel like a real idiot because I really thought you guys were getting to see me catch this fish. But we got 2 in there now. This is another left-handed flounder. Is that left-handed? Yes, left-handed flounder. 17.5 inches. He ate the purple nurple Stewie with a greenback. Tide's really starting to go slack now, and I think starting to think that might be the key to the flounder is that slack tide. But there's some good ones here. I'll put him in the cooler with the other one. I'm gonna show you there's 2 in there so you know I'm not making it up. Oh, there's Jake's first one. There was a nice keeper flounder. And then there's that last one. You can kind of see the size difference. Oh. So, anyways, Jake's gonna wear the camera now. And I'm gonna stop messing with the cameras, but we're gonna start fishing a little harder. We got about an hour left. We're gonna see if we can get a few more flounder to show you guys. But you can target flounder in Tampa Bay, so that's exciting. Now we just got to figure out some of their patterns. One, ain't it?
Yeah.
There you go, Jake.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Jake.
Flounder.
There you go, Jake. They're here.
It's not huge, but it's a flounder.
It's the right kind for sure. Where was he at? Towards the front?
I pitched it out and I was just dragging it like a plastic worm. And I felt just the lightest little thump. And kept dragging and dragging, and he just took off.
Nice, dude.
See how big he is. He's not huge, but he is 13 inches. And short. 13? Yeah, 13. Let him go.
So, that one was 13. The old size limit was 12. They got to be 14 inches now, and it's 5 per person per day. And there is a closed season. I think it starts in October.
Yeah.
October 31st, November 10th, or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on the season.
Closed season there.
Yeah. I don't want to get anybody in trouble telling you because I don't know the closed season. It's somewhere around there.
There's one. Yep, there's one. Ooh, decent one?
Feels like it. Maybe. It's coming up easy now.
Decent.
Not bad.
Flounder.
Not bad. You might make it. We're on to the flounder right now for the moment in Tampa Bay. That's crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That is another left-handed flounder. You know, thinking about it now, I don't know that I've ever seen a right-handed flounder. If you guys have ever seen a right-handed flounder, put a picture in the comments. I don't know if you can even put a picture in the YouTube comments. I don't know anything about what I'm doing, but
they may all just come like that.
I've always heard it's the time of year they're born. But that's another decent one, dude. He might keep. That was on the purple nurple again. Just dragging it real slow. Oh, boo. 13.5. Mr. Flounder. See ya. Bro. Golly, man, what a cool fish. I guess it's just because we don't get to do it very often.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is it for us today. It's getting hot. So what we learned about flounder in Tampa Bay so far, what we've learned is the bite was really slow as long as the tide was moving. When the tide started just about going flat, they started eating. We only wound up with 2 keepers. We released a couple, but Jake had a stud on there at the end. The drag kind of, I guess, was too tight or locked up or I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. I don't know what happened to you. What happened to you?
Or the drag just wouldn't slip. I kept loosening.
It's always, it's never the equipment, dude. It's always the operator. Or is it always the equipment, never the operator? I don't know. Jake lost a stud. But we had plenty of opportunities. But it is possible we're finding to target flounder in Tampa Bay, at least this time of year. The bite has been really good. And, you know, and if you don't want to target flounder, we got snapper going on, we got grouper going on. The redfish are really starting to show up. That's what we're doing this afternoon. That's why we waited till this time of day to pick up our afternoon trip. So if any of you guys want to get with us and go fishing, we really appreciate it. We'd love to have you out. You have to listen to me. Jake doesn't talk a lot, so he's pretty quiet. He's just kind of around the boat, moving around. But he's very helpful. He is very helpful. He's smiling. He still won't say anything. But as always, guys, we really appreciate y'all watching. We hope you enjoy watching. And yeah, until next time, God bless everybody, and we'll see you guys on the water.